I've always loved for things to match. When my children were little, I made them matching outfits, even as toddlers, two girls and a boy. And then, more than 15 years later, when we adopted our two daughters from Ghana, I had not outgrown my desire for clothes to match. I even had matching dresses for them as well as for me. It's a little quirk that God's put in me that I like for things to match. That's a little background for the story to grow by that I have today for you of God's provision for me, with a little twist that has to do with my quirkiness. When we were packing up to go to Ghana for a 4-year term, I remember planning the supplies for my kitchen. And I bought a 2-quart saucepan, a 3-quart saucepan, a frying pan, and a pressure cooker. I figured those would take care of my cooking needs while we were in Ghana. But once we got there, I was frustrated that I didn't have a small pot for like boiling a few eggs or making some oatmeal for the baby. All I had, my smallest thing, was this great big 2-quart saucepan. I don't remember praying about it per se. I hope I did. Does God even care about me having smaller saucepans when there are people out there who need food? I would just make do with what I had. We went on a trip to Accra and were visiting some of our friends there, and I shared with the woman that I was frustrated that I didn't have a smaller saucepan, that my smallest one was 2-quart. And she said to me, "Oh, Amy, I have 2 saucepans you can have. I don't use them. They're just pushed back at the back of my kitchen cupboard. Come on in. You can have them." I must say I followed her into the kitchen like a little puppy dog waiting to get a treat. My friend pulled out her frequently used saucepans and set them out on the floor. Then she reached far into the back of her cupboard and pulled out 2 small saucepans. When I saw them, I gasped. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The 2 1.5-quart and 1-quart saucepans that she pulled out matched my set. God's provision is sometimes amazing. He delights in giving us good gifts. Was it important that my pots matched? Of course not. But God knew that I would like that. As I thanked my friend profusely, she said to me, "Amy, they were meant for you." Indeed they were. God meant them for me. Don't ever underestimate God's provision for you. Matthew 7:11 says, "If you then who are evil know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to those who ask him?" Just like you enjoy giving good gifts to your children and those you love, God enjoys giving good gifts to you too. Ask him for what you need this week and then watch for his surprise provision for you. This story is included in my book, African Adventures with the Almighty's Signature. You can see this book and others that I've written at amyhagerup.com/my-books. So you can check them out there. This is Amy Hagerup, the Vitamin Shepherd, and I'm passionate about helping you be the best you can be so you can fulfill God's purposes for you.